Okay, so let's hop over to Einhel Keep. Music change. Is there actually anything out here? Bleh. Okay. I see the notification up here. No Tita. Took you long enough, Schwarzer. I assume you saw the request. Yeah, I looked over it. Said you were okay with the others from Class 7 joining in, right? Yes, I've already calibrated it with them in mind. Now let's begin. Wait just a moment, please. We still need to get ready. The briefing is this afternoon. Once we start the Keep trial, we won't have time for anything else. Understood. I'll call Class 7 over here. I will summon my assistant in that case. And so Reen called up the members of Class 7 and explained to them how they'd be doing a Keep trial together. Never thought I'd end up here again. Spent some time since we were last here, a month and a half if memory serves. I was here last time, so it's only been 3 weeks for me. I see. So we got left out and didn't even know? It's not like that. The request last time was a bit last minute. That aside, I think this trial would be good training for you guys. So think of this as practice for your upcoming field exercises. I see. This may prove interesting after all. I had my doubts, but now I'm getting kind of fired up. I have no objections. This time the keep will be set to level 2. You will find it much more challenging than the previous level. I hope you enjoy it. Please be careful. I'll do everything I can to help you navigate safely. Is it seriously that dangerous? Well, I guess we got no choice but to plow through it. I eagerly await a greater challenge. I will give this trial my all. Agreed, I'm ready to begin at any time. That's the spirit. Now let's get this started. Give me some good data down there. You may use the elevator in the back like last time. Okay, do I have anything on them? Crap. He had something for evasion. That one. Kinda tempted to just give him this. That's more for Juna, I think. We'll give him that one. Okay, so we give her the gladiator belt since she may be spamming a little bit and needs some help. We can give her the red emblem. Not sure if I'm really going to be using magic here, but we'll spec her just in case. Wow.
I'll help.
Nothing new. I don't know if this was here last time.
Thanks. I'll help.
Nothing. Nothing.
Thanks.
Modified
Yes.
orbit, quartz, there's megalith fall. Ah, Athelos is available, it's just really, really pricey. I probably should have used one of these for the Aurelia fight, since that would boost my strength and give me a little bit wider strike window. Yeah. Anyway.
Thanks.
That's gonna be rough. Please be careful. I'll do my best to navigate for you guys. Thanks, Tita. You may use the elevator in the back, same as before. Kinda hoping there's not a lot of talking here. I prefer just to fight. The feline has shown up to guest star, I guess. You may hear her trying to get up in the microphone. She kind of is. This time it's green. Well, this was unexpected. Keep level 2. Never looked up to see what hell means in German. Ein is 1. Looks like everything's changed once we took the elevator. The monsters here are completely different. Stay on your toes, everyone. Understood. They may have gotten stronger, but so have we. We can do this. You bet we can. Are you quite finished? Then without further ado, let the Einhel Keep level 2 trial begin. Please be careful, everyone. Alright, Class 7, let's do this. And then they kind of go along with it. Gonna have to start using orders from here on out, good call. So you get the Sledgehammer, which is the most broken order in the game. And then Kurt's Windblade.
Beginning search.
I'll probably show it in the boss fight what exactly the Sledgehammer does. Okay, that's just the ordinary thing. For a second there, I was a little confused. Okay, Kurt got something new there. I just want to make sure everyone has a sub-quartz. She has Clydo, he has Zephyr. Right, there was things here. We got a warmer.
Ready! It's a dead end.
We're, doing this test with a different layout. I forgot to mention it.
So we'll have to crawl through the duct. I hope the girls are okay with this.
They can stay here.
Why do we have to do this?
Because it's part of the Oh, I see. It's dark, so I can't see anything.
I don't want to hear another word.
Don't stop in the middle of a duct.
So mainly this is here because they want to reuse the system they developed from the previous game. Whoa, is that an Abyss Worm?
Hey-ya!
In case you're wondering, yes, that is the Abyss Worm. They renamed it to Abyss Maggot for some reason, but it does the exact same thing, the counterattack crap. Will this one turn its back? Crud. I forgot to comment on the drops. The plants do drop bait. The bats don't really have anything going for them. Holy Breath. So I still have Nemesis Arrow here. Oh, I thought it was Holy Breath R. Never mind. So yeah, we have to take this across. Like, it kind of looks like there may be something down there that we can boost up.
It's a bit cramped.
Thanks for the insight, Kurt. Okay, retracted. That fight took forever. You guessed it. Status bomb, status bomb, status bomb, and oh hey, a status bomb. And specifically, in case you're wondering, yes, it was Seal.
Ready!
They use Lightning Fall, Seal, 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 so no more Link attacks, no more BP, nothing. That one was a waste of time. Can use that to unlock crap on Altina if I'm so inclined, but Juna comes first.
Everyone ready?
Okay, they're all the exact same.
Get back! Let's go!
Okay, we're gonna need the hammer.
Break through! Sledgehammer!
Very well. Strike! There!
It's mine!
I shall go.
Okay, that's one down.
Search mode activate.
One to let this one go.
Scan complete.
Drops you materials.
Here I go!
Almost killed Altina.
You can't escape! Fire! Our chance!
Too slow! Very well. Strike! There!
It's mine!
I'm up!
So I'm gonna do this for
Form up.
healing purposes.
Iron
I'm
will
guaranteed the point,
Let's go.
so why bother? Okay, then
Now.
that happened. But we'll get it right back
Yeah.
here.
There.
An opening!
Serious
Was my
leveled up.
support helpful?
Yeah, thanks as always.
2% evasion. 3 EP charges. The ones aren't really worth it. If anything, I'm gonna trade them into Jingo. They're strong. How in the world did he get archaisms in here? These monsters too. Where does he get these things? Can't speak for the machines, but I know that the army collects the monsters. And Professor Schmidt is nothing if not well connected. He is the man who designed both the Panzer Soldats and the railway guns. No, he's the one who made those things? The ones that were deployed on the Crossbill border? That's Guerrilla Fortress, if I remember correctly. That's right, I forgot you had to face them down. 80 Reach guns with high destructive power, even at a very long range. That's right, Guerrilla Fortress had them pointed right at Crossbill City. And that's the man who made them. Juna? Fine, bring it on. You want to test me, Professor? Then I'll take your test and I'll ace it. Good, use that fire. Just make sure it doesn't cloud your judgment, clear? As a crisp spring morning. Kurt, Allie, I'm gonna need your help. Right, you've got it. I don't entirely understand, but you have my full support. Yes, help the Super Saiyan.
How many are there? Ugh, damn you, Professor!
Sorry, Yuna. That's the last act, I promise.
I have 1,607th masses. Bit of a crawl. Now that I think about it, I haven't seen any monster chests, have I?
treasure located?
Mute 3. So that's gonna have a very nice strength boost attached to it. The problem is you're using it on mute, so you don't really get anything. Okay, we have at least one monster. Another bridge we have to make. Like, the only good news here is I am really racking up the fishing bait. I should look to see how much I actually have now. The plants here drop them at a decent rate at the very least. $48. Juna actually petrified one of them. They are not immune. One more Bisworm. Let's hope it turns away. Don't really want to waste a charge on this, but I may be forced. Yep. The Abyssworms drop a coral ring. I got one from that. The rest was like gelatin or something. So here's the depths.
Seems like a good spot for a break.
So, yeah. So they're dropping 600 mirror accessories. Good to know. And we'll just finish this. There's their goal. We made it safe and sound. There were challenges here and there, but it wasn't too bad in the end. But this isn't over if the pattern holds. Is that one of the Society's archaisms? No, it's different somehow. Stratos Diver. Is this thing using the same technology those patrollers were? Precisely, this is the Stratos Driver. My own prototype of an automated combat machine. Oh, come on. Really, Professor, you're making archaisms now? The Society making them was bad enough. As I said, it is simply a prototype. You lot should be able to handle it. Even so, you shouldn't treat it like the scrap metal you fought against in your field exercises. The diver bits are combat machines controlled by the main unit. Be careful not to let them surround you. Fine then, bring it on. Let's scrap these hunks of junk. Right. Commencing attack. It'll take all we've got to bring them down. Let's go.
Watch out! This is a tough one!
It's...
Okay, stepped away for a second. Reen's blinded, so... It's a long blind, too. Do I have anything that'll cleanse that off? No, I do not. Actually, hell, Curia Balm, I have so many of them, why not?
Ha!
It's my turn!
And it's time to drop the hammer.
It's my turn!
So real quick, I do have these scanned.
Take this!
Very well. Strike!
I shall go.
Okay, the big sucker is not going over.
Brionac, activate. Fire.
Let's go! Second form, Gale!
Wow.
It's my
So
turn!
yeah, I don't have an answer to that. The only thing I can do is try to mitigate with Iron Will because I do
Form
not
up!
have an AoE
Iron
heal.
Will formation!
Actually, Kurt might have one.
Here I go!
Well, then he'll be using that if that is indeed the case. So yeah, I just want to finish these things
Can't
off.
escape! Fire! Wide open!
Too slow! Let's go! Yeah!
Thank you.
Serene is muted.
I shall go.
So right here, I forgot what it is that allows me to see, but she has something that does. Drops a heat up, a super rare. Yeah, it doesn't really matter.
Search mode activate.
The unbalance will
Detailed
not last.
information obtained.
Nuh-uh!
Let's go!
So I'm muted, can't take advantage.
Crimson Slash!
I shall go.
What is he weak to? Earth.
Arcus activate.
My turn! Arcus activate!
Here I go!
So... I don't know what his range is. That's my main
Set
concern.
Gunner! Arcus activate!
Huh!
Thank you.
It's my turn! Crimson Slash!
That was nothing to write home about.
It's my turn!
So I am far enough away now.
Arcus activate!
My turn! Arcus activate! Let's go! Crimson Slash!
My turn.
Like, I'm having doubts I can break him. So we'll use Tira on Reen.
Arcus activate.
Thanks! Not today! Yeah! I'm up! Sit! It's down!
I'll assist.
It's my turn! Yeah! Our chance!
Too slow! Let's go!
Form up! Iron Will formation!
Let's go! Ha!
There!
It's mine!
Now. Yeah. Now.
An opening! My blade, calm as still water. Now! Ha! Seventh slash! Fallen leaves!
5,000. That's pretty impressive.
My turn!
Thing is, I just don't see us breaking him again.
Strike!
It's my turn! Arcus, activate!
Well, now I have to. I assume this delays because that's the only one that would screw me over any worse.
Why now?
My turn. Charging. Yeah!
Thanks! Let's go!
Strike! I'm up!
Right, I can't revive.
Ha!
Thank you! Why now?
I'm up! Form up! Iron Will formation!
Like, this
I'm
just
up.
kills any flow in battle. There's literally nothing.
Yeah!
Thank you!
That's all the thing's gonna do anymore.
Don't give up!
Thank you. My turn!
Like, at this point, I'm wondering, should I just try to get close enough to S-Craft spam, but I can't.
Arcus, activate!
We're in trouble. Arcus, activate.
It's my turn!
Crimson Slash!
Here I go!
She's muted because why not? So she can literally do nothing here.
Yeah! Thanks!
Thanks.
Yeah!
Here I go!
And of course, not close enough to get the counter.
Set! Striker! Set! Gunner!
Yeah, she can't reach him anyway.
Set! Striker!
I'm up! Crimson Slash!
Very well.
Well, it looks like he left enhanced mode anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Strike!
It's my turn!
Form up! Iron Will formation!
Here I set! Gunner! Set! Striker! Yeah! Ah!
I shall go. Search mode activate.
We're gonna try to unbalance
Detailed
him here.
information obtained.
And as I say that, he blinds everyone, doesn't he?
I shall go.
So she has a decent chance of doing it.
Brionac, activate. Fire. Now.
An opening!
It's my turn!
Crimson Slash!
Very well.
Strike!
It's my turn!
Let's go!
Well, Altina's muted, so I'm just gonna blow him away
Crimson
next
Slash!
turn.
Very well. Let's go! Raging Fire Formation! Let's go! Yeah!
Now, transform. Sync complete. Go, Arcadius Gear. Ready, launch. Brianna, open fire. Exterminating target. Ha! Ah!
Behold, the dual blades of Vander! Now! I'll end it! Ha! Ragnar, strike! Behold the Vander style!
Yeah, it's just not worth fighting them the legitimate way anymore. Kaleido 3, more chance to get Sepith. Okay, so that's a hardcore grinding quartz. 2 U materials and a heat up.
it!
I must train even more.
Stats updated.
It's finally over. And the test should be too. Good. You see that, Schmidt? We trash your twisted little creations. Of course you did. This is a test, not a death sentence you're supposed to pass. And honestly, your clear time and teamwork could stand to be improved. There's nothing to be proud of. This concludes your trial. Now quit dawdling and get back to the entrance. I think you did great, really. Professor, would it hurt to be a little nicer to them? He didn't seem ruffled in the slightest. Oh well, getting upset about it would just be a waste of energy. The important thing is we made it through without anyone getting hurt. You know. That's a good way to look at it. What the professor said makes sense, but that was a tough foe by any standard. Your victory was the culmination of your daily training and the expert experience you gained from your field exercises. You should all be proud of yourselves. Thank you, sir. Well, I guess you have a point. Thank you for your help, instructor. Shall we return to the entrance? Receive Moon Lens. Yeah, it's the exact same one. That sucks. Tech 2. So you can see Mute 3 is Strength 25. That's lame. Didn't even put anything in here. Can't mute. Could put this in just for the time being. Look over that one. Yeah, I don't see myself opening these very easily because each one's going to be more expensive than the last. I don't really care to fight the Abyss Worms or anything. Trial's over. Should we head back to the entrance? Yes, because I can get better equipment in the next segment, if you want to call it that. Could have fought the bats to get CP, I guess. Anyway, what do we have here now? No talking. I'm cool with that. Afterwards, Professor Schmidt's attitude caused Yuna's temper to flare once again, reading the always betrothal to profusely apologetic Tita, and left the keep. So now we get the evening crap. After that, Reen got lunches for Class 7 and Tita at the cafeteria. Since time was running out, he dropped them off and then he went to the briefing in the tactical conference room. Hey, Reen. Instructor Herschel, too? Hi, Randy. I don't think the others have arrived yet. You two seem friendly all of a sudden. Well, you see, we were talking last night, and just two guys having a manly heart-to-heart. That was a pretty wild night, wasn't it, Reen? For a manly heart-to-heart, most of the talk was about women. I'll say this, Randy. You certainly live up to your name. Stop. You're gonna make me blush. You can start calling me Randy too, Instructor Herschel. Us instructors are going to need to stick together if we want to survive the school year. Then you can call me Toa too. Thanks, Randy. Right back at you, Toei. Don't give me a weird nickname like that. Oh, you had a nickname for Juna too, right? Uni, was it? Yeah, it's a habit of mine. Nicknamed a bunch of pals back in Crossbell. So, that's the translation for Tio's one. I had to sneeze there for a second. If you see the Zero game I had, they translated it as Petiote. Basically Petite and Tio all together. Instead it's Tiotot. Kedo was Kia, if I remember correctly. Johnster... don't remember him. Actually, Toei's fine, yeah.
Well, well. It sure is lively in here.
Sorry, ma'am.
For what? It warms my heart to see young people such as yourselves opening up to each other. Not to mention, it's to the school's benefit for the instructors to all get along. It'll be important for our next set of field exercises, too. I'm told the location will be more troublesome than last time.
Huh? Sorry for the wait.
Instructor Michael, welcome back.
It's the prince.
You? What's going on?
Thank you, Chief Instructor. And of course you as well, Your Highness. We welcome you to our campus. Thank you for coming all the way here.
My apologies for the sudden visit. I am Cedric Rice Arnor of Thor's Military Academy's main campus. However, I am not here today as a student. I come as a representative of the Imperial family to explain the current situation.
No way. Is this the next location for our field exercises? Yes, they will be held in the easternmost territory of the Empire, Crossbell Province. The international trade city annexed into the Empire 1.5 years ago. We will depart Friday evening. The duration will be 3 days. I have a few questions. I thought we were only supposed to cover the western half of the Empire. Originally, yes. However, next weekend an inspection team will be dispatched to Crossbell from the Imperial mainland, by invitation of Governor General Rufus. Seriously? But I haven't heard anything about that. As a countermeasure to threats from terrorists in the Republic, news of the team's visit will only be publicly announced at the end of the week. All members of the inspection team are top-class VIPs. Naturally, the Imperial Army and Railway Military Police will lay out an airtight security system. However, considering the society has begun to move, it's decided to bring the insurance. And so the Ashen Chevalier and Thor's branch campus will just so happen to be holding field exercises in the area at the time. I see. I understand the reasoning behind it. But why did you come here yourself, Your Highness? It seems as though you were trying to speak on behalf of the Imperial government. Principal Le Guin. Oh no, this is just my own selfishness. Traditionally, the director of Thors has been a member of the Imperial family. However, the position has sat empty since my older brother relinquished it last year. As the youngest son of the Arnor family, I wish to see the branch campus with my own eyes. I see. It's been some time since I last saw you, but you certainly have changed. It seems you've been trained well. Indeed, thank you. So if I remember correctly, he was like a coward when we first met him, but you can see how things have changed as of the whole phantasmal blaze going up in smoke, right? As stated, the upcoming field exercise will take place in Crossbell Province. Instructor Herschel, please stay behind and draw up a preliminary travel plan. Meeting adjourned. Salute His Imperial Highness. So that's it then. We'll be exercising all over the Empire then. It's fine, I guess. Randy? Don't give me that face. Seems like it'll be a huge pain, but if you look at it another way, we're pretty lucky. I'll be able to give you guys all sorts of tips and tricks about the area. That said, we definitely still need to make sure we're prepared. It'd probably be a good idea to get as much practice in for Class 8 as I can too. So let's give it all we got during tomorrow's Panzer Soldat training. Yeah, got it. Going back home only 2 months after getting stationed at a military academy in the country that invaded his. There's no way he's okay.
Ah, Reen.
Prince Cedric. It's good to see you again. It's been about a year if I recall.
It certainly has. I'm so sorry I couldn't make it to the ceremony after the Northern War. I would have loved to see you receive your medal. Hearing Alfin recount it to me afterward only made me regret missing it all the more.
Thank you for your kind words.
Reen, might I have a bit of your time? I'd like to speak with you about a number of things. What's happened up until now, and what will happen in the near future.
What a delightful little town. It has a relaxed, almost countryside air to it, yet is still conveniently near Heimdall. I'm sure it reminds you of Trista as well, and the main campus. Yeah. I was meant to have attended the main campus last year. I should have been able to spend time with you as a fellow student, not like this. Unfortunately, I fell ill once more, making my attendance that year out of the question. It was extremely vexing. Your Highness, you're still 17, there's no need to rush your way through school. I was your age when I started at Thors. That's not the issue. There are certain advantages to me starting at the main campus this year. For one, I've grown quite a bit taller since last year. That's for sure, I almost didn't recognize you. It seems you've been diligent with your combat training too. You've become quite remarkable. I think I still have quite a ways to go. I wanted to thank you again. If you and the members of Class 7 hadn't come to rescue me, I may very well have lost my life. That or I would remain Duke Cayenne's puppet. So thank you, Instructor, for saving me. You're welcome. Anyone else would have done the same. Keep in mind that it wasn't just our power that saved you, Your Highness. We had dozens of people supporting us. Everyone at the Academy, Prince Olvert, even some unexpected help at the last minute. You mean the opera singer Vita Clothilde and Crow, right? What?
I still clearly remember everything that happened back then. Becoming one with the Vermilion Apocalypse. Losing myself in it. I also remember piercing the Azure Knight's chest. Though they were on Duke Cayenne's side, they still helped rescue me. Crow especially. He gave everything he had to open a path to me. And as a result, I've spent all this time cursing my weakness. If only I were stronger back then. If only I had unwavering strength that could stand up to anyone and anything.
Foreshadowing.
I wouldn't have been taken advantage of by Duke Kyan. I wouldn't have been absorbed into the Vermilion apocalypse.
Your Highness.
But this year, I enrolled at Thor's, at the Reborn main campus, the academy that will shape its students and this country to become the true foundation of the world. Have you heard? I had the top score on the entrance exams.
That's amazing, Your Highness. I'm sure the Emperor, the Empress, Prince Olivert, and Princess Alphen are all very proud of you.
No. I still have a long ways to go. I must become even stronger. Strong enough so that no one will be hurt because of my weakness ever again. Yes, that's right. To that end, I must...
Your Highness?
So, Reen, after the next field exercises are over, how would you like to transfer to the main campus?
What?
The branch campus isn't a bad place per se, but it's still just a pale reflection of the real thing. The main campus has many promising students this year. In addition, the facilities have been improved, and the faculty is far superior. Between the two, which would be more suitable for Erebonia's savior, the Ashen Chevalier? The answer should be clear, right?
I can't do that.
What?
I've been given the task of instructing the new Class 7, as well as all the other students of the branch campus. I only started 2 months ago. I can't abandon my duties here. So, I'm sorry, but I can't transfer.
Even at the request of the Crown Prince himself?
Even by Your Majesty's Imperial command. But, for example, if you wanted me to teach at the main campus in between my classes here, that I could do.
I won't accept that answer.
Prince Cedric? Kurt! Juna and Altina, too.
Ah, hello, Kurt. It's been some time. Nearly half a year, I believe. I'm glad to see you again. I never expected someone of your caliber to enroll at the branch campus.
Is that really you, Your Highness?
Indeed. I've grown quite a bit recently, so it's no wonder you don't recognize me. It seems the past few months have been difficult for you. I imagine after so many years of loyal service, it was a shock for the Vanders to be dismissed as the Imperial family's guardians. I'm sure it was difficult for you to accept, but there was no need to withdraw from your enrollment at the main campus. But this is a perfect opportunity. You can transfer to the main campus along with Reen. I can even have you stationed as my guardian. It would be a simple matter for me to overrule the government's decision.
Hey, you! Who do you think you are? You're talking all big, but you're wearing a uniform just like ours.
No, Juna!
That's the uniform of Thor's main campus. He is Cedric Raise Arnor, the Crown Prince of the Empire of Erebonia.
Huh?
Oh, you don't recognize me? Are you a foreigner then? Or perhaps from one of our newer provinces? Aha, and it's been a while since I've seen you too, Miss Black Rabbit. Major Lector and Lord Rufus told me you were attending the school. Well, if Reen transfers to the main campus, I can accept you tagging along with him.
Transfer to the main campus.
Wait, what?
I'll return to hear your decision another day. I expect a favorable reply, Instructor Reen Schwarzer.
What just happened?
I don't know about you guys, but it was not the sound of new weapons going up for sale. Now I understand. I had wondered why he was so enthusiastic. So his visit here was a spur-of-the-moment decision. Correct, I was surprised by it myself. Your assignment to the branch campus was due to your own request lining up with the aims of a number of others. I agree that it makes no sense to transfer you. However, this is the heir to the Empire we're talking about. Yeah. If His Highness is adamant about something, all the government can do is comply. For now, I leave the call to you. Let me know if you change your mind. Sheesh. What does he expect me to say? Oh well, it's getting late, so I'll make my rounds around the school and head home. But wow, His Highness has changed so much. I remember Princess Alpha mentioning it, but I didn't expect it to be that different. Kurt seemed to be pretty down about it, and Juna was completely furious. You can enter Einhel Keep anytime you're at the Academy. However, you can only explore areas you will revisit it, and the level of the monsters in those areas will not change. Receive bonding points. Message on Arcus 2. Well, let's start going around seeing who is where. Starting with the Major. Didn't expect he'd ask you to transfer. Looks like His Highness really likes you. If you decide to accept his offer, just let me know. I'll make sure to take care of all the paperwork. Okay. Oh, that's right, you can play him in cards. Schwarzer, I hear the Crown Prince himself invited you to go to the main campus. Yeah, it really took me by surprise. Seems like His Majesty's whims are causing you no end of headaches. I'd heard of the Prince's change in personality, but seeing it firsthand is rather shocking. On the other hand, it's good to see him with some fire in his eyes. I was just as shocked as you, but I agree. In any event, I'm sure you'll be seeing more of His Highness in the future, regardless of whether you stay here or go to the main campus. If you want to be a positive influence on him, you must lead by example. Yeah, understood. Okay, we're on the ground floor, going upstairs. Anyone up here? There's one. Toa, I assume? Toa, are you putting together our travel plans for Crossbell? That's right, I've got the basics locked down already, so I'm just working out the finer details now. I see, thank you for tackling that. Oh please, playing's just what I do. Anyway, Crossbell, huh? Prince Cedric obviously surprised me, but it's Juna who I'm really worried about. I can relate, I'll be sure to keep an eye on her. Shouldn't force myself to talk about my invitation to the main campus. Toa, I appreciate all this, but try to get some rest tonight. We don't want you burning out now. I know, thanks for worrying about me, Reen. You're one popular guy, ain't you, Mr. Hero? And that prince, he's a pushy little brat, ain't he? Ash, were you watching? Only after Vander and the others barged in. Sure you want to turn down his offer like that? Well, I'd hate to see you escape from here and trade up like that. At the same time, I sure as hell wouldn't shed a tear if you left. Just please don't mention this to anyone else, okay? So, we have something in the clubhouse. Nothing up here. Okay, it's at the pool. Almost got it. Doing some solo swimming practice? Pretty impressive, Wayne. Don't do that. You're at a risk for drowning. Bring someone with you.
Oh, Instructor Schwarzer.
I don't know if impressive is the right word. I can't even swim 40 yards yet. Between Stark's Guidance and all the books I've read, it should be a piece of cake by now. But I still can't quite make it. My goal's always just 2 kicks away. Look, Wayne, you're just starting out. You can't worry about stuff like that. But Stark spent so much time trying to teach me to swim, I can't let that all go to waste. There's no way I'll be able to compete the way I am. You really care about your friends, don't you? I'd like to help him, but do I have time? I can help you out if you don't mind. It's more fun to train with someone else anyway, right? You mean it? Ow. Something wrong? I might have overdone my weight training last night, but I'm not going to use that as an excuse. I've still got more than enough strength to swim. I didn't expect you to be so sore. Maybe we should reschedule. Actually, wait. This kind of reminds me when Instructor Neidhart taught us how to swim through the manway method. What do you call that exercise he made us do? Limit breakers? That might just be what Wayne needs if he's already aching. Instructor Schwarzer? Alright, brace yourself because we're going to train you hard today. Wayne, I'm going to push you to your very limits, and then straight through them. Instructor, this isn't like you. But I like it. Bring on the pain. Wayne trained himself to his absolute limits under the watchful eye of Reen and the manway method. Then... I think you might be at your limit.
I can still go!
No, that's quitter's talk. I've got this. Your persistence is impressive, but that's enough warming up. Oh, and just so you know, the last part of your training is a race against me. What? Since this is the end of our session, you better give this race everything you've got left. Yes, sir. I don't remember how to swim. Okay, triangle and circle when the circles overlap. Increases speed. This is why I don't play rhythm games, folks. Okay, I sucked at the end, but I still won. That kind of summarizes public education in a nutshell, doesn't it? I won? You must have been sandbagging on me, right, Instructor Reen? I'll admit I was going easy on you at first, but I was swimming at full speed by the end. You've really made progress. You're too kind. I still have a lot of training to do. By the way, you finally swam 40 yards. I really did. You helped me achieve my goal in just one day of training. Thank you so much, Instructor Reen. Just doing my job. That said, this was all you, Wayne. You put the effort in. You made this happen. Thank you, Instructor. What a blessing in disguise this branch campus has turned out to be. I was mortified when I first heard I was enrolled at the wrong campus. What do you mean? Well, I was supposed to be enrolled at the main campus, but due to a clerical error, my name ended up in the branch campus's books. I didn't know that could happen. You told the faculty when you realized what happened, right? I did, yes. They told me I could transfer out, but I thought this has to be a trial and chose to stay. A theory that was borne out on the first day when the principal said the school was a trash bin. Yeah, I gotta admit, that took me by surprise too. I've gotta ask, Wayne, why are you so hard on yourself? I don't mean any offense, but wouldn't it be easier to just lighten up a little? I wish I could, but it's in my blood. My father's a military man. Former 5th Armored Division, actually. They're the ones who vanished with Guerrilla Fortress during the war. That's right, or at least they did for a while. My dad was found alive and well. A soulless tempered by trials overcome. That's my family's motto. I see, that's a lot to live up to. Be that as it may, I have no regrets about choosing the branch campus. Thanks in no small part to you, Instructor Reen. I look forward to your future guidance. Well, I look forward to guiding you. Okay. Anyone else here? Let's just hop over to the cafeteria then. How do I get to the cafeteria? Right there, student cafeteria. That's what threw me off. Okay, over here we have these two jokers. Here, we had some snacks left over from the tea ceremony club. This is called kusamochi. It's a soft confection with mugwort leaves kneaded into it. Interesting, I learned something new today. Thanks, Maya. Red beans, yamogi. Eastern snacks use many plant-based ingredients. The differences are pretty interesting. I shall have another one. Matcha is nice, but unsweetened black tea is good too. I don't know how the dango thing fits into it. I don't know much about Japanese food in general. I asked Mr. Celestin which ingredients he uses most often. He told me that herbs are good for healing fatigue. I should try mixing some into the cafeteria food. If I use some honey, all the kids in the sports club would get more energy. feel like I can do this. I'm gonna give it a try. Okay, let's go out this door. And one out here. So I'm gonna warp over to the hangar. Mint and Professor Schmidt seem to go together as well as oil and water, but I think there's more to their relationship than just that. In any case, I don't think anyone can throw Professor Schmidt for a loop as much as Mint does. I came along to use some of the tools here, but it seems like someone went down inside. That aside, it's hard to believe how many genius engineers we got here. There's Professor Schmidt and Tita, not to mention Mint as well. It's honestly mind-blowing. Huh? The energy grid's maintenance hatch isn't opening. What are you doing, you imbecile? It's locked. You need to use the master key to open it. Right, I couldn't find it. But now that I'm thinking about it, I might have dropped it down there. That explains all the clanking I heard. How could you be so... If you start it up now, it might cause a short. Transmit an emergency unlock code from the dedicated terminal. The authentication code is on my desk. Really? I'm saved. Thanks a million, Schmitty. Shh, don't call me that. I'm Professor Schmidt. Are these two going to be okay working with each other? Hey, Irene. I was going to do some maintenance on Draki, but then I ran into a bit of trouble. But it all worked out. I'm glad the professor's so nice. I'm glad you were able to prevent a major accident. Why must this girl hinder me at every turn? If this keeps up, I'll have no choice but to call Makarov over from the main campus and have him take care of her instead. Meister Mint may be noisy, but she is also interesting. As clumsy as she may be at times, she always finishes the job she starts. I guess you're right. Yep, that's definitely a trait to look up to, unlike me who tends to forget something every now and then and leaves it undone. Like that one thing, or... That's Ash up there. Prince Cedric's limousine has returned safely. I hope that puts your mind at ease. It does, thank you. Please, it's my pleasure. Now that the location of your next field exercise has been determined, you're all going to be quite busy. I shall talk to Lady Toa about getting the requisite materials ready. I'm sure the contested land of Crossbill will provide you with a different set of challenges as compared to your experience in Sutherland. You can say that again. I'm grateful to have your help. Yeah, I'm just worn out, man. And we still have all these people to talk to. Wait a second, over here. You should dice them into small pieces, then mix them in. That's how our son learned to eat his vegetables. I see, I'll give it a shot. Morgana is teaching me about cooking and gardening. She also gave me advice on raising children. She's a great help. Tomatoes, peppers, and mushrooms. Frankie refuses to eat them. So you mix them all into a hamburger steak? Yep, I made 10 different varieties. Okay, anything upstairs? I was gonna go here first. Just the beds. I think every single time I see this place, I'm reminded about the architecture. We'll hit up Nine Valley. If you want something, just let Cerberus know. I wouldn't be trained if I just did everything for him. Is he manning the store? Never seen anything like this before in my life. Hey, mind your business. You cough up the cash, we get you the stash. That's all there is to it. You got a problem with that? She's got me there, I can't argue with that. Are you tending the store? That's one hardworking dog. This one's from around... That's the year, I forgot what... I think it's Septian 1100. But it's not quite the one I'm looking for. Still, I have to say, I'm impressed with the selection here. It makes me curious what the main store has to offer. Oh, Instructor Reen, can I help you? No, I was just wondering what got your attention. Are those antique playing cards? I like your taste in hobbies. It's not really a hobby, I'm just looking for something. It's a deck of 36 cards. It was pretty common in Jirai a long time ago. I heard the number of cards on a deck used to differ from region to region. Jirai, huh? Come to think of it, that's where Crow grew up. In all honesty, I've half given it up at this point. If you ever happen to find it, please let me know. I'll keep it in mind. So I'm just gonna walk away while I still have a little bit of sanity left. Emphasis on little bit. Monk wants to play cards. All the plushies are so cute. You and Yuna really love cute things, don't you? Don't pretend like you don't love them just as much, Jessica. By the way, Jessica, what's your favorite animal? That's a tough question, but I suppose I'd go with dogs. That answer really suits you, Jessica. What about you? What's your favorite animal? Let's see, my favorite animal is Mishi. That's not exactly an animal. We were talking about favorite animals. Maybe a cat? Dogs are cute too, and rabbits. Maybe it's impossible to pick a favorite. I'm never bored when I'm with Louise. Yes, Louise, if Monty Python has taught me one thing when it comes to guard animals, there's nothing better than a bunny. You know what? Stuffed animals really make people happy. I think that's true all around the world. Maybe they're symbols of peace. I hope the students come take a look at them. So we can get Reen a different hair color. Altina's is just too expensive. Maybe saying, yeah, look at all the mirror I have, and then you remember, technically I have this much too. I'm cheap. Still a lot of people to talk to. I didn't quite understand it when I first moved here, but even though Zack and Cheryl are always fighting, they actually get along very well. I suppose friendship comes in many forms. Not bad, Cheryl. Not bad yourself, Zack. Did you get faster? No, you're the best rival, and then I can't really read what's on the other side because I'm at the wrong angle. I can see the word rival, and then it looks like only or something. Hey, don't get so fired up again, you two. Man, I ran all the way to the next village and still couldn't catch up to him. I guess that's Zack for you. He's the best to play with when you want to go all out, after all. Wait, but what were we even playing? Oh well, I had loads of fun today. Cheryl, you're such a musclehead. If you're going to challenge me, you better put up a good fight. But I'm pretty hungry right now. How many hours do we run for? I didn't know the stuffed animal got ripped. Even if you didn't know, it's still your fault. Alright, I'm sorry. I'll give you some pudding next time. I had to run so much today thanks to Zack and Cheryl, you know. And then my little sister got mad at me. Today sucks. Crap, I didn't mean to talk to him again. I don't want a stupid pudding. Well, the stupid pudding doesn't want you either. So there. Sword training after chess. Kurt really pushes himself. Guess everyone has their own way of doing things. I'll use my time the way I want to use it. A student came by to buy a Vantage Master starter deck earlier. Seems to be steadily spreading among the branch campus students. I'm so happy. Eventually I'd like to hold a tournament for all of Leaves. Uh-oh. Okay, I had to step away. We got this one, we got this. I don't have any of these, do I? I don't know if you shuffle your deck after you go through everything, it's just the game's usually well over by then. I don't even think I really get more than halfway through the deck, do I? So card games are popular now. Maybe I can play with Armin once he's older. Daddy took me to the bookstore. Shopping with Daddy is so fun. You say that now, kid. Just wait until you hit the teenage years. You'll be wanting to park that old codger in an old folks' home. So we can't go in there, but we can go in Neo-Suion. Came by to look for rare ingredients and spices. This place has an amazing selection. So many flavors from the East yet to be tasted. I can feel the gastronomic muses bubbling up inside me. Freddy and Eastern ingredients. Kinda worried about what sort of chemical monstrosities might arise from this. There was some commotion in the alley earlier. Guess one of the kids at Thor's has behavioral problems. He's talking about Ash. Sorry. Hope he doesn't cause issues for the people in town. Don't worry about it too much. Your students are young. Being a teacher wouldn't be any fun if all your students were perfect. Guess that's a good way of looking at it. Guess I still have some growing to do as an instructor. That brings back memories that I don't really want to talk about at the moment. Thor's branch campus has all kinds of students. Freddy Kid has promised. Good fishing, so he'll serve me some of his insect cooking. I'm looking forward to it. Can't believe he's looking forward to Freddy's. Okay, we got the Kinoko. So the only thing I'm missing is the expensive one. Definitely seems like I'm not as poor as I used to be in the previous games. Pablo, huh? Well, it's good to see you're having fun. I suppose. Haven't paid you for the drink yet. Don't worry about it, it's on me. If you're not paying me back, let's have another chat sometime. Sure thing. Youth, I guess this is one way to enjoy it. But you know, maybe this isn't so bad. Free days are so nice. Everyone's doing whatever they want. It's like we're all living our lives to the fullest. We'll go over here. All these leaves everywhere kind of bug me, you know? Can't ignore little stuff like that. It's better for things to be neat and tidy. Actually, come to think of it, this sort of thing is Pop's job. So I was acting all tough, but he's not even doing his job right. You tell that codger. My, it seems Frankie is working now. I take it his job hunting went well. Must be thanks to all the job postings I helped him with. Whatever would he do without me? We'll fish when we get to Crossbell. No, I have work tomorrow. I don't want to go. Are you okay? Would you like to take this chocolate bread home? You could have it for breakfast, maybe? Sorry, have I stayed here too long? But, are you sure? Yes, of course. You're one of my best regulars, after all. I got some extras. I love when my favorite stores do something like this for me. She's a regular here. She always comes by in the evening. Can't believe how excited she got just from getting an extra piece of bread. I don't mean to sound rude, but that's really funny. I don't care if he's the Crown Prince or not. Who the hell does he think he is? Hate that way that stumpy little runt calls one of the newer provinces. You don't own us. Juna, you should slow down. Well, what else am I supposed to do? Cake stuck throat. Give me something to drink. What did I tell you? Really? All the other workers here are always in the studio. All they do is sigh. Why are all my coworkers icky weirdos? Okay, back. In case you're wondering, I'm recording this on Halloween. So, you can probably guess what the interruptions are. That's fine, I listen to Radio Tristan, I think it's pretty enjoyable. Like I said, it was probably recorded at some fancy studio in the capital. Lindley is my best friend. She stops by after work. Anyhow, her receptionist uniform is nice. I'm gonna ask her if she'll trade with me. Well, as long as they pay me for this. I so don't want to do this right now. Daisy, you listening? Okay, where did I leave off? Hit up that one. I don't think I did the private home. That time I actually did hit the door, I just didn't go through. And no one's here. Like, we should be stumbling across a book chapter somewhat soon. We'll go in through the back door of the tavern. It's getting late. I need to go home and mind the field. Oh yeah, one of the students is always walking around with a shovel. Wonder if she's interested in working the fields. Who? Shovel? Oh, the gardening girl. Don't remember her name, though. Let's go ask Daisy to do some shopping for me. Every time she leaves, she wanders off. She just follows any whim that pops into her mind. She's like a little kitten. Well, she is my daughter. Barney really loves his daughters. Don't forget Gina, the lunch lady, is also one of those daughters. And by being the lunch lady by default, she's the best, you know. I've been interviewing Thor's branch campus students for some new material. They're all just so interesting. But you know, so many of them are talking about Bandage Masters. You play too, don't you, Reen? Not that good, but technically yes. Well, if you want to get better, I'm your man. I don't have many cards yet, but I've always been good at these sorts of games. I can see that. Let's do it. Okay, Monk, let's get it over with. So I said I would look at what all I have nowadays. He costs 2 to summon. He's expensive and he's melee. Dumdala. Okay, that ability is pretty nasty. Thing is, he costs 3 to summon. I'd probably park him in the back row and just spam that. Goon Pass, 2 damage to an enemy with her Blitz. That could be kind of helpful. She's a flyer too, if you didn't notice. Wall, we've seen that. It confused me when I first saw it, and that's that, so... Let's begin. Whoa, a ranger.
Let's start.
Good, good. I'm happy with this hand. So the one thing I have to worry about is he'll shoot me, most likely. You jerk! So I could summon her right away, it's just I don't have any incentive to. So by moving second I get this, I'm going straight for her. So I do have to worry about that killing my Blix. As a flyer, it moves immediately. No. I'm gonna summon these. I'm just gonna leave them in the front. I do need to kill this because it's going to pose a threat. Basically, as a type advantage, that could be really, really bad. This dude is loaded full of water. That was the Blitz skill. So we want this here. I need to grab this so I can kill that stupid penguin. I'm a little worried about how many cards he has. He has a Blitz of his own. No! So I can't even use my skill at the moment. So I want to kill this one. I do take counterattack damage, but it's not a big deal because I'm going to blast her for almost half her health. Can he attack without... No. I was about to say, can he attack without consequence? And the answer was no. No, he cannot. It ends next turn, though. Ouch. So I don't know what that thing that just tried to use was, but the type advantage worked against him. That sucks. Just for them scorching the field. Now we can see right here, deals 2 damage to a row of enemies. Well, I'm gonna be a coward and run away, and then turn and shoot. Perish.
Just what I'd expect.
3 Uptides. So yeah, that could have been really, really bad. But it wasn't. So all is well with the world. Anyway, we have something here, or a mail from Elliot. Can't wait to see home. Reading, everything going alright? I'm currently on a train heading towards the capital. My Sutherland tour is a huge success. I'm so happy knowing so many people got to listen to my music. Anyway, I got some downtime till my next tour, so I figured I could visit home. It'd be nice if I could see you too. Actually, it'd make more sense to drop by Leaves first since it's on the way. Kidding. Haha. Glad his tour went well. If I recall, this is his first real break in a while. I hope he gets enough time to kick back and relax. Really would be nice if we could meet and catch up, but I'll be busy starting tomorrow. Maybe you wouldn't mind meeting today. And yes, Reen decided to call Elliot. Hi Reen, got my message already? Sure did. You still on the train to the capital? If you are, you should really drop by Leaves while you're on the way. You sure? I was half kidding, but how can I say no to that? Should be there soon, so you think you could wait at the station? Reen did exactly that until Elliot arrived. Leaves. It's got a pretty nice atmosphere. Kinda reminds me of Trista a little. Right? It's kinda comforting how similar it is. Gets me a bit nostalgic. Is there anywhere in particular you'd like to see? I'll give you the tour. Oh, well, if you're taking requests, I've gotta see the branch campus. Gotta admit, I'm pretty curious what your new workplace is like. Sure thing, let's get going then. So this is the branch campus. It looks so modern. Yeah, it doesn't have the same sense of history you get from the main campus. True, but it's got such a nice style to it, and I can see the functional beauty in the design. I like it. Staying here in front of the school makes me think back to our entrance ceremony. Yeah. Really takes me back. It feels like it was just yesterday. You're right. Hey, do you want to go say hi to Mint while you're here? That's right, she's helping out here, isn't she? Do you think she'll be surprised to see me show up here out of the blue? Reen then showed Elliot around the campus. Mint, who was in the wind orchestra with him at the main campus, is overjoyed to see Elliot again and decided to tag along. Afterward, the three of them toured the classrooms and reminisced about their own school days while the school bathed in the setting sun. Is that sound? Seems like it's the Modern Music Club. Would you like to peek in on their practice? It moved on its own. No, this will not do, troops. We're stopping again? It's the melody line right there. There's no punch to it. We need to make sure we're fixing any issues as they pop up. You make it sound easy. What if you added this melody? You helped us at Sutherland. You managed to get a rock sound with that. Okay, I think that's supposed to be 4. He managed to get a rock sound like that for a wee violin? I don't know. Started jumping out of nowhere. It looked fun, so I couldn't help but join. I was in the wind orchestra at the main campus for a bit. Is it alright if I play with you guys? Absolutely no bother, Chief. Fancy teaching us some of your tricks while you're at it? Why not? Let me join too. It's been a while since I've gotten to play my flute. Typical Elliot. Guess I can stay here and listen a bit. And so began the jam session between Elliot, Mint, and the Modern Music Club. But eventually it came time for Elliot to leave, much to the chagrin of Pablo and Mint. Man, that was a blast. We even got Mint to join in too. Brought me back to my days in the wind orchestra. Sure was a good time for Pablo and the others too. Thanks, Elliot. You don't need to thank me. It was refreshing getting to play pieces I don't usually do on tour. I'm surprised you even play intense rock music like that. Is that thanks to your time spent studying at the Imperial Music Academy? Pretty much. Got to hear and play a bunch of instruments besides the violin while I was there. Besides, music is music, no matter the instrument. Music can cross the boundaries between different countries or ways of life, and unite the hearts of many people. You really are amazing, Elliot. I know your tour across the Empire will be a huge success. Once things around here settle down, I definitely want to go to one of your concerts.
In that case, I'll make sure to reserve a special seat just for you.
Right outside the front door.
Everyone from our Class 7 and your new students are welcome too, of course.
I'll be looking forward to it. And we're only giving him the ticket outside because we're friends, otherwise we'd stick him in the bathroom. Yes, he'd be getting that seat. Regan saw Elliot off to the train station and watched the Heimdall-bound train until it could no longer be seen. 4 stars. Anyway, dorm. Yeah, we found Juna. I haven't seen Altina yet. Let's check the cafeteria in here, after talking to them. I only saw him from afar, but he was really quite dignified, even more so now than he was before. No fair, I wanted to see him too. From the sound of it, she spotted Crown Prince Cedric. I suppose he would stand out. I got the impression he was looking for you, Instructorine. Did the two of you know each other, perhaps? Does that mean... I don't like where this is headed. The prince scanning the crowd for his beloved hero, his eyes burning with admiration and something more. Go on! I need to leave, now. Stupid Halloween. And they just repeat it. Looks like you're having a hard time in club too, huh? You too, Gustav? Trying something new is never easy. Yeah, but that makes it more worthwhile. That's true. Let's both really work at it. When I get back to my room today, I should get in more drum practice. Now I should practice my Seiza sitting after I go back to my room today. Seiza is when they sit on, like it's the kneeling thing. That's probably the best way to describe it. There you are, Randy. I was thinking of getting a quick workout in. I don't have a lot of time, but I figured it'd be good to train the kids a bit before the field exercises. Randy? Don't worry about me. I'm already over it. Cool as the other side of the pillow. I'd expect no less from you, Randy. But why is the other side of the pillow covered in tears? I kinda need my CP back anyway. Just like I thought, nobody here. I guess most of the students at the baths before dinner, before bed, or first thing in the morning. Instructorine? Is that you, Altina? What a coincidence. Perhaps I should come over there and wash your bat. I think you've been hanging out with a certain someone too much lately. I can feel the stress from my body being alleviated. As far as I'm concerned, that's the best part of bathing. Then getting yourself clean, of course. Yes, showers are more efficient for cleaning, but I don't understand why you advise me to try the bath. That's good. I remember you mentioning you only ever take showers. I don't recommend staying in the hot water too long, but you should really make a habit out of taking baths. I'll think about it. You really are insistent, though. Do you have some sort of ulterior motive? Of course not. My hometown's all about hot springs, remember? You've seen it yourself. Oh? Sorry, I didn't mean to make you feel bad. Anyway, though they're not quite as good as hot springs, I'm still a big advocate of baths. They're especially useful when you're tired from training, like from today's Keep trial, for example. Wait, why do you mention that? You just looked a little tired during the trial. Got the impression you've been training this morning too, right? I won't deny it. Bathing actually feels pretty nice, and a little nostalgic. Altina? It's good to relax, but be sure to avoid drowning, okay? Thank you for the advice. Seems I need to recover from more fatigue than estimated. Well, I'm glad the bath helped, and this is something to enjoy after a good bath. Gave Altina a glass of the strawberry milk that had been chilling in the refrigerator. Oh? Trust me, this is a great post-bath beverage. It's a perfect cool-down after a nice hot bath. Give it a try. Understood. Commencing traditional cool-down beverage. Guess she's psyching herself up. There were a few more in the fridge, so maybe I'll grab one myself. Got strawberry milk. Level 1. Was it really always that weak? No, that's a different type of thing. I don't know. So she's in here now. So this is strawberry milk. Seems like you enjoy it. Yes, it's much sweeter and tastier than I expected. Why did you tell me about it before now? I mean, it's not like I was hiding it from you. I suppose I can forgive you this time. Thank you. Okay, who's all up here? No one. And I think all the teachers are accounted for, so there shouldn't be anyone up here. Okay, that's a wrap, folks. Panzer Soldat training followed by the field exercises. Things are going to get busy from tomorrow on. Should I head back to my room for the day? "8:50 p.m. What a day. Our next field exercises are in Crossbell, and we'll need to look after a VIP inspection team on top of that. Randy acted like it was no big deal, but I need to tell Juna about it tomorrow. It's 9 p.m. Abend time will be on soon. I should call Machias and tell him about the field exercises. It's starting. Guess the Intelligence Division hasn't been able to catch her yet.
Good evening, dear listeners. It's 9 p.m. on May 14th, and you are tuned in to Radio Trista. It's about that time again. Time for Abend time, that is. The lino flowers have been scattered to the winds, and the weather has been just right these past few days. This is the time of year where many people start their new lives. But with a new life comes some wistfulness for the past. When I start feeling like that, I find a little weekend trip is the best way to shake things up. Celtic and Jirai will always hold a special place in my heart for their unrivaled shopping options. But the place I'd like to talk about today is Crossbell City. Things were a bit rough there for a while, but it's in much better shape now. In fact, as of last year, it's the top travel spot for domestic vacations. Not only are they famous for their cutting-edge technology, but who doesn't love Mishy, the adorable mascot of Michelin Wonderland? I, for one, have a huge weakness for Mishy souvenirs. I've collected way too many as is, yet I still catch myself pining for them in gift shops. I hear Crossbell's department stores even have entire shops dedicated to Mishy. Oh, I'd just love to visit sometime. My wallet, on the other hand. Anyway, next up, we have some letters to read. The Princess is an Angel writes to us from Heimdall.
After the radio program was over, Reen contacted Machias. They talked about Oppentime, Misty's reappearance, and the upcoming field exercises.
I have to say, Misty still got it. She's so elegant, yet with just the right touch of playfulness. Almost makes me forget she's an immensely powerful witch.
I hear you. She's the same as ever. But yeah, Crossbow City, huh? Timing's too good to be true. Not to mention you'll be there for your business trip, too.
Looks like my info proved accurate. Though we'll be there at around the same time as the inspection team, we'll be doing our own inspections separate from them. I'm sure we'll both be up to our ears in work, but would you be able to make some time to meet up?
Yeah, of course. Let's keep each other posted. By the way, you don't happen to know who will be on the inspection team, do you?
Well, due to the nature of our work, the government doesn't really go out of its way to send us info like that. I've got a few guesses, but I'll hold off on speculation for now. About the Crown Prince. His transformation is popular water cooler conversation here in Heimdall, but I'm surprised to hear he tried to pull you out of the branch campus.
I'm starting to feel like I was a little too harsh with him. I'd like to talk with him again if I get the chance. I don't know if you can actually hear the PS4 in the background.